protect each other's mental space. If you ever need me, just call. I'ma come running, give it my all. Love is love, God wins. Keep your vibrations high and watch how your blessings.
I'm a content creator.
It's okay.
This is my job.
Hey, I bet they mad.
From TikTok to YouTube to Twitch to Kick.
What? Nigga, we made it.
You be creators of nonsense, content of self-importance, hate spreading to no end, viral emptiness, no substance. Stop hogging the spotlight and just share that ish. It goes a longer way when you spread that ish. Make it rain, just spray that ish. Real chosen ones out here to change that ish. From TikTok to YouTube to Twitch to Kick, get with it, we built it, you can't flip me dip it. From TikTok to YouTube to Twitch to Kick, get with it, we built it, you can't flip me dip it. Algorithms don't move us, we move to rhythm of truth in us. Hating on love in your sleep. Time is up, now we numbers deep.
Whoa.
One love in multiple forms, vibrating contrary to norms, creating waves worldwide, elevating frequencies high. From TikTok to YouTube to Twitch to Kick, get with it, we built it, you can't flip me dip it. From TikTok to YouTube to Twitch to Kick, get with it, we built it, you can't flip me dip it. You can't flip the script.
Whoa.
You're having a legend. Get with it, we built it. You can't flip me dip it.
These people don't understand. Stop trying to hog the spotlight and share that shit.
We're off DaWise. Talk to him.
We built this. To the moon. To the moon, Alice.
I'm a content creator.
It's okay.
This is my job.
Hey, I bet they mad.
From TikTok to YouTube to Twitch to Kick.
What? Nigga, we made it.
You be creators of nonsense, content of self-importance, hate spreading to no end, viral emptiness, no substance. Stop hogging the spotlight and just share that ish. It goes a longer way when you spread that ish. Make it rain, just spray that ish. Real chosen ones out here to change that ish. From TikTok to YouTube to Twitch to Kick, get with it, we built it, you can't flip me dip it. From TikTok to YouTube to Twitch to Kick, get with it, we built it, you can't flip me dip it. Algorithms don't move us, we move to rhythm of truth in us. Hating on love in your sleep. Time is up, now we numbers deep.
Whoa.
One love in multiple forms, vibrating contrary to norms, creating waves worldwide, elevating frequencies high. From TikTok to YouTube to Twitch to Kick, get with it, we built it, you can't flip me dip it. From TikTok to YouTube to Twitch to Kick, get with it, we built it, you can't flip me dip it. You can't flip the script.
Whoa.
You're having a legend. Get with it, we built it. You can't flip me dip it.
These people don't understand. Stop trying to hog the spotlight and share that shit.
We're off DaWise. Talk to him.
We built this. To the moon.
What's good with everybody? What's good?
Let's make
Lock
sure
in.
we protect each other's mental space. If you ever need me, just call. I'ma come running, give it my all. Love is love, God wins. Keep your vibrations high and watch how your blessings pour in. We are a loving family, built on love. Our vibrations are high, we're all the way up. We are a loving family, built on love. Our vibrations are high, we're all the way up. We are the Alice family. 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 We are a loving family, built on love. Our vibrations are high, we're all the way up. We are a loving family, built on love. Our vibrations are high, we're all the way up. We are a loving family.
gotta tap
we're
the
all the
screen.
way. We are the atmosphere.
Hey, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. How's everybody doing out there, man? I hope everybody is great. I hope your vibrations are high, right? We have escaped prisoners out of St. Louis. Where is that at? New Orleans, I want to say. And it's 9 of them. 11 of them escaped, and 2 of them is caught. 9 more left. And let's just say if this goes past 3 days, then the search stretches out further. Right now, it's not that big of a hunt, but if it does stretch, it stretches out further, and we'll try to keep you posted on that. This is what time is it? Anybody know what time it is? It's probably right around story time. Yeah. So y'all share the live, share the live. Before we do story time, let's get an update on this whole trial thing that's going on. Everybody's paying attention to the Diddy trial. Week 1 has been I don't know, do you think it was favorable? I think week 1 is showing just how much disinformation is being spread. I think week 1 is showing us just how much the internet is playing a factor right now with the trial, right? You got a lot of disinformationists that's using this moment for clout. They build it up. Look at Big Hungry CC. You see him on Pierce Morgan, right? I thought he was off talking about Bigfoot and doing DNA research, about to do alien projects with Ron from the Atwoods Network. Now all of a sudden he's back into talking about his pretend bodyguard situation. First he said when Whack 100 asked him, he said he didn't bodyguard for none of these people. The only person he bodyguard for was some rapper unknown out of Chicago, and the other one person that he bodyguard for was Oman Shepherd, right? And now all of a sudden he's back at the table with conversations, making it seem like he was at Diddy parties, or he's seen black clouds around Beyonce. Whatever it is, I think it's crazy, and I think this is what's going to get the whole mistrial. Right, we already called it before. Everything that we said 3 months ago is unfolding right now. Right, everything that we said 3 months ago back in February, it's all unfolding right now. You're seeing this game play out. You're seeing Courtney Burgess get caught up in his lies. You're seeing Chris Todd get caught up in his lies, Idra English, Misha Fuller, all of these people who spread all of this disinformation. They helped Diddy win this case. I want y'all to know that. I want everybody to know they helped Diddy win this case. When Diddy gets off, right, I want y'all to know it is because of so much disinformation on the internet. If you don't think they're about to use everything that's been misinformed as a defense, look at the fallout of what it has done, right? It created a whole system where victims now pick a celebrity and say that that's who did it, right? Now, we know that when you're suffering from being a victim, this is something that you might go through, whereas though you might paint someone else out to be the victim because the person who actually did it might be a family member, might be somebody, that's not of importance. So you depict someone to do it, kind of like Jaguar Wright did, right? We all know that as of 2017, Jaguar Wright came out with a book called The Wood Shack. In that book, she said Jay-Z was a perfect gentleman. 3 years later, she said Jay-Z did all of this stuff to her. Now, if Jay-Z did so much stuff to her, why didn't she include that in her book? No one asked that question. Everyone's scared to ask that question for some reason. But then when a dude fall out and they say, hey, this Jay-Z stuff, what's the allegations around it? Oh, Jay-Z didn't do nothing to me. It was Trevor Green. Nobody even knows who Trevor Green is. Nobody knows this dude. First, he was a yard boy that was a hitman. Turned out she changed the story the next day and said that it was a drummer, that Trevor Green was a drummer that was planted in her life by Rock Nation. Okay. And that's not even including the other stories that's allegedly around her life, as far as her sister's husband graping her, as far as her dad fathering her first child, so on and so forth. So much falsified information has been put out there, right? And let's go a little bit step further. Due to the fact that she's implemented in the lawsuit, how is the person that's implemented in the lawsuit out here playing the role of public awareness, or playing the role of being a spokesperson for victims, right? It doesn't make any sense, right? And the more we get into this case as these next couple of weeks unfold, you will find more and more appalling stuff about this whole case that is going to get the whole thing thrown out, because it's a circus act. And meanwhile, while you guys are paying attention to this trial, guess what? Chris Brown is getting locked up in the UK, possibly facing life, right? Tory Lanez is getting found out to be innocent and getting shanked up in jail before he can even get out or appeal, right? There's so much other stuff going on while we pay attention to this trial, right? But if we are to do this, then we have to look into how our world has truly shifted, right? No one is no longer going to the news for information. Everyone is going to streamers or bloggers for information, right? So now streamers have the green light to actually have integrity, right? But no one's having integrity. They're saying whatever they need to say in order to bring in numbers for clout and for whatever other purposes that they're using it for. We as content creators have all of the things that we have been complaining about in society. We now have a chance to fix it because we became the new voice of society, right? Now I include myself because no one ever wants to be not included, right? But some of these major content creator platforms, some of these bigger creators, right? They have an opportunity to reshape the future how they want it to be, right? But as you can see, they never wanted to change anything. They just wanted to be the person with the stick as opposed to the person getting hit with the stick. So all these content creators, they did all this crying about how the world needs to change and so on and so forth. And they were tired of the local news and tired of this. And now they have a chance to send the universe a message of something different. And yet you find them doing the exact same thing that they despise. Reminds me of a book that was wrote in 1945. I think it was called The Farm. All the farm animals got together. They plotted to get rid of the farmers. And they all finally got rid of the farmers. The farmers left. They ran up out of there. And then all the farm animals, they didn't know what to do. They said, well, who's going to stay in the house? Right? And they decided, okay, we'll let the pigs stay in the house. Because nobody wanted to stay in the house, because that's why they got rid of the farmers. So they let the pigs stay in the house. Long behold, as time went by, the pigs started walking up straight. The pigs started wearing jumpers and clothes like the farmers. Next thing you know, the pigs started telling the other animals what to do. The pigs became the farmers. So the animals became what they despise. And we slowly see that happening right now in real time. You can see people becoming what it is that they despise. Ironic that this book was wrote in 1945, but you can still see evidence of this today. Wow. It's crazy. (1984), they rewrote it. I know it was an old book because it got taken out of circulation. Did they rewrite the book? Well, they used to teach this book in school. They used to teach this book in school. I think a lot of you guys that are older, you guys might be familiar with this book that I'm speaking about, right? And as we sit here in this world that we consider to be whatever it is that we consider, we come to the realization that something ain't right. We got a lot of people spreading misinformation. It's hard for us to actually give the energy to the real victims. Yeah, Animal Farm. And it's hard for us to give the, energy to the right people, right? It's hard for us to pray over the right people. You got so many people out here using victimization as a way to monetize. So you got so many people traumatizing to monetize, right? And we can blame it on Krishan Rock, right? We can blame it on the level of clout she gained for being messy, nasty, and pretending to be some type of ideal twin flame. It's like everybody in this new world and relationship wise, toxicity has become the new normal to them in a relationship. You know, it's like we didn't do story time yet. It's like toxicity became the new normal for them. Everybody that's on TikTok, if you want to see the story time skit, you have to go over to Ralph DaWise on YouTube. Everybody, there's 300 something people over on TikTok. If you want to see the skit that we have put together regarding all of the clout chasing around the Diddy trial, go over to Ralph DaWise on YouTube. That's Ralph DaWise on YouTube. So that's Ralph DaWise on YouTube. When you pop it up, you should automatically get to my page because the name is in the title. So that's Ralph DaWise over on YouTube. We're trying to fill the room up to get some more people over there. So the sooner you guys get over there, the sooner we can start the show. We're trying to build it up. It has to hit a certain number in the room before I start the show. So you guys got to get over there. Okay. Look, we waiting. Look, we waiting for y'all. I'm going to show y'all we waiting. Look, see, we waiting over there. We waiting over there for y'all. We waiting over there on Ralph DaWise for y'all. We waiting. See, this is the YouTube family. See, we waiting. Look, you're going to see the YouTube skit. You got to go over to Ralph DaWise. See, you want to see it? You got to go over there. All right. And for a lot, just a quick, a friendly reminder for all the people that are on here grifting, getting money, doing, scams, whatever. Guess what? New rules are going in play. New rules are going in play. As of soon, you will not be able to ask for money on these applications. So, now, what's the function? Your accounts will be getting taken away. That what y'all get for being greedy. That what y'all get. I told y'all Uncle Sam was gonna come for that money. Make sure y'all getting free non-taxable funds. Okay, we're not gonna talk about the Antonio Brown situation just yet. But Antonio Brown, man, he really messed up. He did that at that Aiden event, dumbass. Excuse me. But yeah, he did that, man. That was stupid of him. So look, man, 300 people over here. Y'all not going over to YouTube. Come on, man. Work with me a little bit. Work. Let me get at least 100 of y'all and that want to, cooperate with me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We can only do this together, right? In order for us to get the attention, we have to build it. They say if we build it, they will come. You know what I'm saying? So we got to build it. So y'all got to go over to YouTube, Ralph DaWise on YouTube, and help me out. I be sending my YouTube people over here sometimes. You mean to tell me they can do that, but y'all can't come over there? Is y'all biased or something? Is it something wrong with it? You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know how to operate YouTube? Come on. The internet is undefeated. You got to show them that the internet is undefeated by going over there. If you go over there, people see the internet is undefeated. If you stay over here, I guess people still see the internet is undefeated. I guess if you go over there, You said you just tried. You just tried what? Cassie need to be indicted too. See, here's the thing, right? If I agree with you, right, then it looks like we're victim shaming. So we might not want to touch that cookie just yet. You get what I'm saying? We might not want to touch it. And think about it. The hotel that it happened in, they settled out, 3 days before the court hearing for $10,000, on that situation. Let's listen to a quick recap of the chain of events that took place this week in the Diddy trial. Okay, so I got a nice little reporter. Where's my reporter at? Let me get a reporter out here.
Here's a concise
There we go.
breakdown of the first full week.
Hold up. Now, hold on, reporter. Hold on. I don't think they can hear you yet, reporter. You got to wait. You got to wait, reporter. Okay. Let's hit this button with that button and that button and put these two together like that. See if it come together like butt cheeks. Okay. Okay. Something came together. Something came together. All right. Dang, that many people left. Y'all left because I asked y'all to go. That's crazy. We down to 109. Shame on you guys. Shame on you guys. What's going on with you? And we've been keeping posted what's been going on in them TikTok streets. We know what's going on with Kev the comic, still doing the same bullshit he doing. Now he beefing with AJ. We know what's going on. We've been paying attention to, all of these other people that try to make us seem like we was the negative ones on TikTok. Whole time they the ones that's traumatized and monetized. I want to see how that work out for their ass. I want to see how that work out for them. You know what I'm saying? And I've been told Rick the Ruler, I've been told his ass stop messing with Kev. I told him that back when they did the coalition thing. I told him that they was on to something because they were stealing my ideas. I knew they was on to something because it was my ideas that he stole. His mods took him my idea to put together a table. He did it and didn't even know how to damn move or didn't even know how to function at the damn table. I don't know what we gonna do. What the fuck you gonna put together a table for and then say you don't know what direction you was going with it? And nobody picked up on that. Man, I wish. You see Known Cash still on here begging for coins, ain't he? And you see Known Cash still on here begging. Y'all see him. What happened? Car got messed up. I know they the picks for story time. I'm using just this front page to so y'all can hear the what you call 'em. I know what these picks are for. I'm using the front page so when I press play on this summary, you can hear it because I have to have the screen shared.
May 12, 16, 2025, in Sean Diddy Combs's federal sex trafficking and racketeering trial, focusing on who was called, what they said on direct examination, how they fared under cross-examination, and any immediate rebuttal or redirect. 1. Cassie Ventura direct examination, May 12, 15. Ventura delivered 4 days of emotional testimony, describing years of physical and sexual abuse, including a 2009 eggs assault, a 2016 hotel beating caught on video, freak-off sex parties, and an alleged rape in 2018. She detailed trauma treatment in 2023, neurofeedback, EMDR, and reaffirmed that her $20 million civil settlement was not driven by financial need, but by seeking.
Ideas are not okay. What you're saying is not your king to me, whatever. You said ideas are what you say. Ideas are open to anyone. It only matters who turns them into reality, right? Listen to what you're saying, right? This is the same problem that people had with the cotton gin, right? When you go back and you look at the cotton gin, right? And you come to the realization that it wasn't by who actually had the idea for it. It was just who had the money to bring it to material, right? Now you're looking at why half of the products don't go to the person who had it, right? That's why half of the credit don't go to the person that did it, right? And the Bible says that we should earn our credits based off of the sweat of our brow. And it's not talking about your eyebrows, right? It's talking about your pineal, because if you go and look at the pineal was once called your brow chakra, right? So you're thinking, you're a dubla obligata, right? The way one thinks, you should give credit to that, right? Not because someone else stole your idea and put it into production before you. That's why we have these thieves in the world now who's stealing people intellectual properties. Just because you steal someone's intellectual properties doesn't make it yours. That's why we're living in the world that we're living in now, because the people who actually have the idea to change the world because they're tired of the way the world is not the person who's coming out with the idea. The person who's coming out with the idea is the narcissistic person who stole it, that wants to corrupt and put the world into diversity and rulership, right? So we can't sit here and say, oh, it don't matter about the person who has the idea. It only matters about who comes out with it, because that's why the world is in the direction that we're in. And that's why half the people that we idolize don't give a damn about us. And that's why half the people that we give our money to leave us, sleeping on the street, poor, without nothing. That's why the person who you pay your rent to won't even let you get 1 month free. That's why the job that you go to, as soon as your time is up, they kick you to the curb without nothing and take away your pension, retirement, or whatever else they can pinch from you. That's why next year, half of our Christmas funds is getting taken away, right? Because we gave in and allowed corruption to birth corruption, and now we can't find a way out of it. Because the people who actually had good for us in this world is not the people who we gave into. That's not the people who we poured into. We poured into lust. We poured into greed. We poured into gluttony. We poured into hatred. We poured into jealousy. We poured into envy. And now that's who's ruling the world. The envious people, the jealous people. Why do you think you don't see young people turning into stars right now? Why you think you see the same old ass people trying to take young people's ideas and look cool with it? Why you think Ray J want to hang out with Kai Cenat? Why do you think because half of them are stealing the youth's ideas and making themselves look good? Look at the industry, look at hip hop. Half of the writers, half of the people that come out with music, they're not the original writers of that. They're not the creator of that. They're not in a creative mind. No, they're stealing it. You know, that it takes, we got to change the world. That's not the way the world works. That's not the way the world works. That's how people in the world work. And people can change all the time, right? So that's not the way of this world, because think about it. Before there was this type of system, we had a bartering system. Before that, there was, basically that 10% of the crops. And a lot of people know, if you're a farmer, you know what that 10% of the crops is. You get everything in your thing, and then that 10% is usually, that 10% is on the fence line. This 10% that's on the fence line, that's where the public can come and get some of your crops. That's the 10% that's on the fence line, Everything else in the crop is for marketing and for you to sell, right? The 10% of your shares, offerings, whatever it was called, it was the 10% that was closer to the road, that the public can just take and have access to. That's what 10% used to be. But now that we manipulated it and put all of this stuff out there, now we manipulated by money magic, and money rules us. Money rules the world now. People are operated by money. People are moved by money. It's money magic. And once you do something with your money, you think you own that thing because you use your money for it. So once you put your money into something, guess what? It's a possession thing now, right? Think about it, ladies. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, but y'all apply it to the wrong thing. If y'all apply it to what I'm talking about, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But let me give you an example so that way you can greatly understand what I'm talking about. When you go out to the bar and a guy buys you a drink, and then he follows you around after he bought you that drink as if you owe him something for the night because he bought you that drink. One's in the chat if you understand what I'm talking about. That's the same thing people do now on the internet. Look at the NPCing that's going on. People are on TikTok And because someone is throwing coins at them, they are repeating phrases and acting like bots, right? Who do that give the ownership to? The person that's throwing the money? That's the person that's in control of them. Watch me make this person bark like a dog for 50 cents. Bing, 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 bing. 50 cents. You see that? You see that? Look at the power that we have over them. And it's like so many people are caught up into survival mode that they make it okay because the money is there. That's called money magic. That's money manipulation. That's why they do it, because they know that you're going to pay attention to whatever they throw that money at. So when they threw the money at NPCing, all of y'all ran out there and quit y'all jobs and started NPCing. Why? Because they threw the money at it. So imagine if we did that with knowledge and wisdom. Imagine if we did that with growth and development. Imagine if we did that with love and light. I mean, our currency is changing, so why not change the operation of currency to a direction that you wanted to go in? I don't want my kids to grow up in a society like this. This society is cruel. They lack emotions or empathy for each other. Everything is sarcastic or smart mouth. They don't have no level of respect. They look at the elders and they think we're a game to play on or play with. Every damn young person is like, watch this. And then they go piss an old person off. And they all go laugh and skip away. How the hell did we become that? How did we become the play toys for the next generation? They come see if they can piss you off, and all for viral moments. Record it. Put you in a car. Then let off a fart bomb. Turn the camera on and see if they can get away with saying this in front of you and that in front of you. Parents out there, Christmas time, got Grinch running in the crib, taking all the damn presents and shit, scaring the hell out of the kids and so on and so forth. Kids don't know how to respond when a real burglar come in the damn house because you done fucking tricked them so many damn times. Real burglar come in the house, they think it's Uncle Charlie. Uncle Charlie, stop playing. Pew, pew. Oh my God. Stop up. They used to have fire drills in school all the time. Why we ain't got no drills at the crib? Huh? Why you ain't practicing drills at the crib? They say proper preparations prevents poor performance. Why ain't y'all none of y'all doing none of this shit at the crib? Huh? Riddle me that. Huh? Why is this not happening? I tells you why it's not happening. Because nobody cares. Y'all ain't properly preparing the youth for the environment that they gotta live in. Y'all stuck in y'all mind somewhere thinking about how y'all grew up in the 90s or the 80s and shit. Not really observing the society that they gotta live in today. Half these kids don't know how to fight. Half of them can't lift 125 pounds. Ain't none of these kids inspiring to be actresses. Ain't none of these kids inspiring to change the world. Nobody won a Nobel Peace Prize. They ain't trying to cure cancer. None of that shit. They want to be rich, famous, or in the entertainment business. Sports. I'm going to be a basketball player. I'm going to be Steph Curry. I'm going to be LeBron James. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be that. How many of them trying to be doctors? Not too many. Why? Because y'all done showed them different shit. Now they all just want to be streamers. So what did we do? We created a society that operates on digital currency. So get your old ass up and start learning about digital currency. Fuck as you mean? Our kids about to have to deal with it. Get your old ass up and start being a part of society. Stop giving up on society and human. Oh, man, fuck it. It's just going to shit. Fuck it. Get your old ass up. Sit there and give up on our youth like that because what? Because you can't drop it like it's hot no more? Huh? Because nobody want to knock the dust off that coochie? Huh? Explain why you giving up on the youth. Explain that shit. That's what y'all gonna have to start explaining to me. Stone Paxton, explain to me why you giving up on the youth. You sitting here with all these diamonds on and all of this twinkling, glistening shit. Got your hair looking like the Gumby and shit. Got the little curl rolled and wrapped around the front of your face, trying to show that you sassy. Fuck your old ass nigga. It's about the youth. You ain't pouring into the youth. You still trying to live out your golden years. Fucking Big Meats out here looking like Skeletor, stomach touching his back and shit, trying to show people his abs. Those is not abs, nigga. That's your rib cage. Ain't no fucking abs. That's your rib cage, nigga. You hungry. I'ma sue Jaguar right. We already decided that she don't have nothing. So what the fuck is you suing her for? You want the black bra? Is that what you're trying to get? We already determined she ain't got shit. What are you suing her for? Your Honor, I'm gonna need to confiscate that bra. Get your old decrepit ass out of here. You falling apart. A motherfucker pluck you, you probably break something. Stop playing. Sitting out here with all these mother threats and shit. Oh, I'll beat her up. Oh, you old, nigga. You about 2 years away from a walker. Stop playing like you still out here throwing hands. Better get your ass to dialysis. Huh? Well, you better go link up with Sherelle World and them and get a motherfucking life alert button. That's what you better do, Big Meech. Get your ass a life alert button. You about one motherfucking day away from I'm falling and I can't get up. Better leave these motherfucking young people alone. This internet not for you. You don't know how to work it. You don't even wake up early enough to be a content creator. Your ass sitting there talking about what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? Get your ass out of here. Fuck you mean? The Stone Paxton got to keep on explaining everything to you. Nah, Meech, that's not what they saying, Meech. They trying to tell you, they trying to tell your ass to get that motherfucking nursing home. We is not about to deal with you, and you keep on forgetting shit. You putting dishes in the stove and meatloaf in the dishwasher. Get your ass out of here, man. If you don't stop playing, talking about something, that lady shouldn't have talked. She should have let a man talk. What the fuck is you living in the 80s, nigga? That's like somebody telling you to get back in the barn or some shit. I don't want to know how you act around white people. You act like an old Negro slave. You probably start acting like Fiddler and shit. Toby be good, Phil Handmaster. Toby be good. Get your ass out of here, nigga. We do not need you in 2025. And we don't need you to Kurt Franklin nothing, nigga. We don't want a revolution, okay? We don't want you to stomp none of that shit. This ain't the color purple. If you don't get your ass out of here, bro, you want to sit there and try to take your motherfucking shirt off. You 67 years old. What the fuck? For what? Motherfucker, for what? What did you show people that chest for? You don't put that shit back in its box. Fuck you running around looking like a dead bird. You expect motherfucking content creators to be scared of you. We was all supposed to up jump the boogie when y'all jumped on the scene. If you don't get your piano playing ass out of here, talking about you gonna put your hands on Jaguar right. Every fucking man know you don't say no dumb shit like that. And I'm appalled. Shame on all of y'all content creators that didn't motherfucking stop it right there. As soon as he said that was it. That was it. As soon as he said it, it was it. It should have been up. Y'all ain't got no integrity. That's the problem with y'all. Y'all ain't got no integrity. Y'all women, y'all don't stand up for each other. Somebody in the comment section said, I second that he allowed the hitter. Make that shit make sense. It should never be that. It should never be that. You should never allow it. No matter what that woman does, you should never allow a man to do it, because once you start allowing it, guess what? Now we back in the West Virginia laws. You allowed to beat her on the steps on Sunday. Shut the fuck. We need y'all gone. We need y'all off the internet. Stony, Stormy, whatever your name is, nigga. We don't need you here with the little curly doo-wop, Richard, shoop-oop-a-doop. We don't need you. We don't need you. We know what you out here doing. It's like you said, in the music industry, y'all a band of brothers and y'all look out for each other. So, of course, you would get on here and go against Jaguar Wright. Why? Because you in the music industry. That means you probably took it in a poop-oop-a-doop. Yeah, you probably did. Oh, little Richie ass nigga, get your ass out of here. Y'all fucked up enough. I had it. We done with y'all. As soon as I found out y'all motherfucking had the guy off of family, you mean to tell me Carl Winslow, huh? Carl Winslow, the father off of Family Matters, Carl Winslow, y'all got him too. Okay, Uncle Phil, I seen to did it, right? I seen to did it with Uncle Phil. But Carl Winslow, come on. Fuck that. We done with this shit. We done with y'all forcing yourself on motherfucker society. We done with y'all looking at everything like it's a whole. Ray J told on y'all. Ray J said when he think about having the whole world in his hands, all he could think about is butt cheeks. So Ray J told on y'all that y'all some nasty MFers. We don't want y'all here no more. Get out the way. We don't want y'all here. Take your freak nicks, your freak off, your freak ons, and get the fuck gone. We don't want y'all corrupting our society. Put your ass on an island and let y'all freak each other until y'all get done every freaking night, every freaking day. I want to freak you, baby, in every freaking way. Let them mother suckers have, matter of fact, give them Epstein Island. The motherfuckers want to freak off so much, put them all on the same motherfucking island. Put them there. And let them do what the fuck they do. But get them out of our society. Our youth don't need it. I promise you that. We need intellectual beings. We need people that care about other people besides their self. We need a change, and we need it now. Can we call JG Wentworth for that? Shit. The JG Wentworth. We need motherfucker JG Wentworth expeditiously. He need to bring a change to us and bring it now. Our youth demands it. They are screaming for us to stand up for them. And I don't mean to the government. No, we got to stand up to each other. We don't got to stand up to no fucking government, because don't nobody else control us but us. We all know that. It ain't nothing that they passed in that bill, in that office, in that Senate that affect your life. Your ass still had to go to work. Hell, they told us aliens was in our ocean. You know what happened? You know what your ass did? You went to work the next day. Don't make it seem like something about to change. Every damn thing they tell us, y'all don't care. Y'all go to work. So don't try to make it seem like, oh, we need to fight the powers that be. No, we need to fight each other. We need to fight each other to stop that dumb shit. Stop letting Uncle Fester touch on all the fucking kids. Stop telling other people that by the age this, your kid need to be doing that. Stop fucking grooming them at 13. You got motherfuckers out there that's taking our youth and putting motherfucking clothes and shit on them that they didn't even ask for at a young age. How the fuck you end up with a boy and now you just raising him to be a motherfucking girl before he even got a chance to choose whether he want to be a boy? Huh? That mean the choice ain't his. That mean you made that motherfucking choice for him. Stop playing like you giving these kids choices and options. You can't tell somebody they don't need a penis if they don't even know what the fuck they could do with a penis. How the fuck is you talking about something? Oh yeah, you don't need that. Just tuck it. What? Tell them what the shit capable of doing first, and then let them choose. That's like living with somebody that don't tell you cheese is good. Huh? Why you ain't tell me this cheese was that good? I'd slap the shit out. Now I got to eat a bunch of cheese for all the years I missed. For real, man, this world is crazy that we live in. Where do we start? You ever walk into a room and the room's so messed up, you don't even know where to begin? Like, you ever go to clean up a house and the house so fucked up, you just sit there and cry for a little bit before you even start cleaning it up? You ever seen a pile of laundry so motherfucking high you thought you'll never get done? Huh? I have. That's the type of world we living in right now. We in such a conundrum. We don't know where to start. How are we gonna clean it up? Where we gonna start at? Nobody focusing on that. But we can get everybody in here to point out the damn problem. Everybody got what they think the motherfucking problem is, but you ask them for a solution. I bet you they say, I don't know. Oh, well, what the fuck are you doing with all this time you've been focusing on the motherfucking problem? You ain't been thinking about those solutions? All this time you just been down here pointing out the motherfucking problem? Then you the problem. If that's what you've been doing this whole time, you is the problem. If you got all problems and no solutions, you the problem. You the person. You was keeping people in confusion and fuckery. That's what you doing. You don't even know how to fucking get us out. Well, what can we do? I don't know. What did you do? What? Huh? I know who did it. I know what went wrong. I know what. All right, how we fix it? I don't know. Shut up. Shut up. Sit in the back. Raise your hand from now on before you talk. You gotta raise your hand before you talk. Sit in the back. Whoever's out here don't even know what the tariff is doing to us. Don't even know. Well, Trump just he put 25% on Mexico and Canada. Yeah, you don't even know what that means. You don't even know what that entail. That shit is for trade. You act like that shit gonna affect your pockets. Well, I guess I won't be smoking them cigars anymore because shut your ass up. You don't even know what a motherfucker tariff is. You don't even know what the fuck it's affecting. You ain't gonna see that shit. You're gonna see that shit in corporate America. You're gonna see that shit in purchasing items when they go to get the items off the ship and Walmart ain't got enough. That's where you're gonna see that shit at. You gonna talk about, oh man, this shit gonna hurt us, man. Mexico ain't gonna be the shut up. I'm so sick of y'all. I'm so tired of y'all. I'm done. I'm tired of y'all acting like y'all know what the fuck y'all talk about. Y'all need to know what the fuck y'all talk about. Now y'all got 607 Unk out this motherfucker acting like he done talk to God because he's staring at the ceiling saying he gonna fuck every boy he run across. Shut up. I'm sick of this shit. I'm so done with this. This world is so fucked up. I'm tired of it. We got to do better collectively. Something ain't right. Yeah, it's not making sense to me, None of it is really making sense to me.
The wise man's fable, the clock chasers, and the courtroom.
Shoot. Education is the key, but how do we make education fun again for the youth? How do we bring them back? How do we get excited about using their brain again? How do we, bring that excitement back to education? You know what I mean? Like, there has to be a way. There has to be a way, because that's the only way to get the Ezekiel wheels turning in the sky. If everything is a part of the brain, if everything is a part of the body and related to the body, when they say, Ezekiel wheels turning in the sky, they're talking about that wheels, right? The wheel that keeps you thinking in that creative mind. It says that whenever we're in this mindset of creation, we're at the right side of the creator, or we're in the right hand of the creator, right? So that means we have to bring back a creative mind. None of these kids is thinking. They're either using the laptop or the phone to do everything for them, right? And now our kids have become exactly what Willie Lynch depicted, exactly what if you look at the Baphomet, it said they didn't want a world of thinkers, they didn't want a world of dreamers, right? They wanted a world of zombies, a world of slaves, like so right now that's what we have. We're how do we get them out of it? Okay, we as an adults, we're trapped in it. Okay. Don't sit there and try to say you're not. Okay. But there's no way we should want this for our future generations. It's no possible. You can't tell me that because we're trapped in it, it's okay that we leave them in it. No, this ain't it. If we know it ain't it, why the fuck is we about to leave it to them? Huh? Make it make sense. Can we leave them a better tomorrow today? Can we do that? Because this ain't it. I don't want my future generations to go through this shit. Where's the longevity at? Where's the financial freedom at? We were supposed to be working towards that. That's why it's called the land of the free. Huh? We're gonna change that motherfucker to the land of the fee. Cause something ain't right. Huh? Now let's get into this story before I keep going. Cause y'all know I keep going. Y'all know I keep going. But let's get into this story. Let's break it down first. Based off of, someone sent me a great storyline. Now, remember, the characters in these stories are depicted around YouTube creators or images of them, because that's who's doing this drama, traumatized to monetize. And that's all they seem to be doing, is traumatizing to monetize. So let's take a listen here.
In the kingdom of YouTube, the first week of the trial of the decade stirred up not just truth, but the rats, roaches, and roasters of the algorithm. While the victims shared their horror under oath and the courthouse pulsed with history, a separate stage was being built far away, outside the courtroom, in basements, bedrooms, and borrowed studios, where fringe characters danced for relevance like it was rent week. From his peaceful hut beneath the algorithm tree, the wise man watched. Let's see, he mused. Who's performing this week? Oldie Locks. She entered the scene in full dramatic cosplay, donning braids that hadn't been redone since the Bush administration, and declared, "I am the press. Hobo Central News will give the real story." But
Can y'all hear it?
reports were about herself. She spun tales of her own talent, trauma, and triumph. When asked about the victims on the stand, she said, "I relate because I too am misunderstood and famous adjacent." Flanked by two sweaty security guards who looked like the only running they did was from accountability, she launched into attacks. Not on the accused, but on a young Black content creator who was actually in the courtroom. Her shoes were cheap, her wig synthetic, her makeup was giving Party City. She sneered. What Oldie Locks couldn't critique in substance, she dragged in appearance, exposing her own envy in every syllable. She had no facts, no quotes, no notes, just vibes and venom. "I invented courtroom coverage," she huffed. "And if I didn't invent it, I made it trend." Red Flag Raven. Meanwhile, far from the courthouse, Red Flag Raven sat in her low-resolution lair, wrapped in a headband wig and cluttered in chaos, broadcasting to her loyal panel of 4.5 followers and 100 moderators. She wasn't weeping this week. No, she was begging. "Cash at me if you hate Oldie Locks. Super chat if you think Wolf Coochie is soft. Like and share so I don't get shadow banned." Again, between every 5 minutes of PayPal requests, she ranted about the trial, but knew absolutely nothing about the actual case. She mispronounced names, confused timelines, didn't know the names of key witnesses and why they were there, and referenced TV episodes as legal precedent. Her knowledge of history back in the 90s during the civil rights movement or whatever, when Pac was with Death Row and Harriet Tubman dropped the mixtape, her panel nodded in agreement. Her viewers didn't care for facts. They came for noise. They cheered her on like a drunken cheer squad with no team, no field, and no clue. Wolf Coochie. After a public breakup with Oldie Locks that lasted all of 17 hours, Wolf Coochie claimed he was taking a break from drama. But here he was, spotted wandering the streets, AirPods in, ego up, giving live commentary to himself like he was being followed by TMZ. He told fans, "I'm working on real journalism now. I'm directing the coverage behind the scenes," except nobody saw him in the courtroom. Nobody saw his name on any press list, and nobody saw his neck either. It was missing again. Big Hungry Cupcake. By midweek, Big Hungry had appeared on a few live streams, telling 4 slightly different versions of how he once secured a mansion party with A-list celebrities. I was the wall between chaos and control, he said gravely. I kept everybody safe, except the only evidence of his security detail was a plastic badge from Party City and a track record of saving 2 turkey legs and a cheesecake from harm. He claimed he couldn't talk too much because of pending litigation, but proceeded to talk anyway for 90 minutes. No nuts back from a healing retreat in Brazil where he'd spent time Googling himself. No nuts scrolled through the rising content of others. Creators he disliked were trending. People he smeared were getting super chats. The world had moved on without him. This ain't right, he muttered. I am the content. He stared into his webcam, ring light glaring off his forehead. They think they're relevant? Watch this. And that's when he made the declaration. I'm going boots on the ground. Manhattan won't know what hit him, but he hadn't booked the flight yet. He hadn't even found clean socks. He just couldn't bear to watch a circus where he wasn't the ringleader. The wise man's closing scroll. Week 1 ends not with justice, he said, but with jealousy. While truth trembles in court, fools tremble at irrelevance. Those who talk the loudest about being the real ones often say the least about the real issue. He sipped his tea. The incense burned low. The scroll closed. Moral of the fable. When the spotlight shines on truth, clout chasers panic. They'll lie, beg, bark, and cosplay relevance. But the light reveals what shadows once hid. Week 1 was only the pre-show. Let the court speak, and may the algorithms favor the honest.
Star, 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 star. I'm a star, 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 star. Shit. Oh, terrible ass crooks. So that's what we're gonna do now. Instead of doing cartoons, we're gonna do short reels. Like, so these are story reels now. So instead of looking at cartoons, look at this as a reel. If we need to, we'll go back into speakeasies. I promise you, their ability to create is nowhere near ours. And we'll still throw some creative music videos out there using cartoons or other forms of digital technology as far as the videos go. So we're going to have the videos coming out this week for the songs, and that's going to be on members only on Ralph DaWise. So if you're not a member on Ralph DaWise, think about becoming a member on Ralph DaWise, I guess, because that's the only way you're going to be able to see the videos, because I'm putting them on members only as a special treat to the members. And we also are trying to find a way to put the album out there through an MPC or some form of it. Hopefully we can go through this distribution. If not, we'll find a way. We're going to find a way to do this, and it's going to be great. So let's also add a poem to this. Okay, let's also add a poem to this. So let's listen to a poem. Yeah.
Poem, The Fringe and the Flame. In the court of truth where the victims cried, the clout chasers gathered, puffed up with pride, not to bear witness, not to report, but to play pretend in the people's court. Oldilocks claimed she'd break the news. Instead, she spread her spiteful views. With wigs askew and ego grand, she slandered creators she couldn't withstand. A pretty black girl in courtroom light became her target out of spite. No facts were offered, no insight deep, just jealousy she couldn't keep. Red flag raven perched in a storm with PayPal links in begging form. I don't know much, but I'll still speak. A scholar in nonsense, dramatic each week. She rewrote history on her live stream. Like Harriet Tubman joined Bad Boys team. Cash at me now, she said with flair. I'm dropping truth, I swear, I swear. Wolf Coochie, roaming, necklace and loud, calling himself the voice of the crowd, never in court, but always in frame, filming Manhattan like he owned the name. Big Hungry Cupcake hit every stream, telling tales that barely held steam. I saved celebs, he boldly lied, as gravy stains trailed at his side. And no nuts, jealous, pacing the floor, not boots on ground, just mad and sore. plotting a trip he hadn't begun because other creators were having fun, but the wise man laughed and let them spin, knowing the truth don't need to win. It only needs to stand and speak while the clout chasers clout chase every week.
You like it? You like that one too? You like that one too? I like that one too. I like that one too. So, you know, like I said, y'all know we got great things happening. All around us, great things is happening. And that's beauty. You know? That's beauty. You know what I'm saying? So that was good. And we still have what else? We will be bringing a politics session. Politics. We will be keeping you guys updated on politics too, right? So if not tonight, then maybe tomorrow we'll do an update on global politics, things that's been happening around the world. And we'll do the economy roundup, a summary for political, and we'll do U.S. Political. Basically, give you guys an update on that too. Like I said, since they wanted to suppress us so bad, right? Try to say that we lacked intellect and we didn't have anything and we're not even this and we're not even that. Well, guess what? It's up and it's stuck. And anything they can do, we can do better because they're stealing ideas anyway. And we pretty much know that we're the originators of half the ideas that they're stealing, even the narratives that they're pushing things into, right? Maggie's over there acting like she didn't recap all my lives from probably December and January to learn everything that I was saying. And now she's trying to make it seem like she can point out all of Jaguar's faults because why? We already freaking did it. Right, even the direction that the trial is going in right now, we already said that. We already said this disinformation is going to play a major role in the trials leading up. Right now, why is it that she was the one that was putting out disinformation at that time, and now she acting like she the one exposing disinformation? Make this shit make sense. That she was just over there putting out all types of disinformation, arguing for Jaguar that the video was fake, arguing with Jaguar that everybody else was lying, fighting the troll farm, all of that shit, helping lie about Jaguar's whereabouts during the alleged allegations of this lawsuit, all of that shit. And now she want to act like, look, I'm pointing out all of her faults and all of her mishaps and where she went wrong. And shut your ass up. Get your ass up. Wake your ass up. Show your ass up. Trying to make it seem like, and all you doing is using black people's intellectual property to monetize your platform. Because everything she do is just recaps of shit that you could have watched on the original page. So she's using the black tea sector for currency. She ain't doing nothing on her own accord. She ain't got an original thought of her own. She's lifting and grifting off of other people's information. And y'all trying to make it seem like Maggie's so damn great. 27 years. I graduated when I was 27. I'm so smart. Well, why the fuck ain't none of your opinions your opinions? Why is all of your opinions someone else's opinion? Make that make sense. So smart. And everybody sit over there. The same weirdos sit over there in her comment section and make it seem like she's making shit make sense to them. That, yup, you right, Maggie. Yup, you right. You right. No, she's not. And y'all know she's not. So the fact that y'all telling somebody that's wrong that they're right only says that y'all really don't care about her at all. Y'all don't care about her at all. Y'all just care that she keeps on doing Jaguar content. Let Maggie do a different content for 2 days. Let her do something different for 2 days. Show people what you really can bring to the table. Don't talk about Jaguar for 2 days. I bet you nobody want to go in her room no more. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. They sitting over there playing in her face and her dumb ass, making way, making way. I need all this money. I need the money. Please, please, let me get the money. All right. All right. Enjoy the fam. Enjoy the fam. Yeah, like, come on now. You sitting over there making way, making way. Please give me some money. I know I got 27 years of education, but I'm a dummy. That's all it is, man. She's sitting over there recapping recaps, rewatching shit. That's all you doing is watching TV with people and having people show up. Hey, DJ Genesis, you want to come up? I'll drop the link. Shut your ass out of here. Nobody want to motherfucking Mr. Rogers your ass. Would you be my? Would you be my? Could you be my nigga? Nobody want to Mr. Rogers. Get your ass out of here. Oh, could you be my nigga? Would you be my nigga? No, we don't want to be. We don't want to be your nigga. Well, count us out. Count us out. We realize that you are using us. You don't plan on breaking bread, showing homage. You ain't even trying to give people credit for all of the damn platforms you done used. If the black tea sector wanted your ass gone, all everybody got to do is just go back and find the video that you used their content in and book them, Dano. And your ass will be gone overnight. You better be nicer to these people, Maggie. I promise you, you better be nicer to these people. You want to talk shit about Too Strong, but you use Too Strong content. All they got to do is go back and find it, and they'll put a strike on your ass, right? You want to talk about Pissy Storm or quiet whatever quiet storm, but you use Quiet Storm content before, and all they got to do is really go back and book your ass, and the black tea sector get your ass gone overnight. Do you hear me? The black tea sector can make you disappear overnight. You sitting over there talking about something, and see, you really drew the wrong straws when you let Cleo over there, right? So when you let Cleo over there to try to chase black people clout, and everybody knows that she's like some angry ass elderly Caucasian lady who pretends to be black so she can look cool, right? And you let her over there. And you know we go by that birds of a feather flock together. So if your ass is entertaining crazy, then your ass is crazy too. I just want to let you know that if you're entertaining crazy, your ass is crazy too. Why you think every time Cleo was over here, I stopped her ass in her tracks? Hold on. Don't lie. You talking about something. Help me get her arrested. Help me lock her up. I'm going to give you the address where she at. Help me out. No, you just want to be able to try to take the credit for some shit. Me and King World got her locked up the last time. We did it the last time. And it's going to be too much money for me. It's going to be too much. See, I want the reward money. Get your call me now ass out of here, Cleo. We don't need your ass fucking shit up either. Special needs ass sitting out here talking about something. Why you think nobody talking about Jaguar no more? Because I stopped giving them content. Shut up. Nobody going to your ass for content. Imagine me calling the motherfucking hotline, call me now hotline to try to get content from a Miss Cleo. Imagine that. Call me now, Miss Cleo from Chicago. No, ain't nobody calling no damn Miss Cleo. Somebody called you in. I'm talking about something. Yeah, I bet you that Ralph DaWise know not to mess with me now. I already knew what you was doing. You was trying to make me speak on y'all so that way you can stop us from getting monetized. But guess what? We monetized now. Now we can talk about y'all all we want. Now we can put y'all out all we want. Yeah, you on here lying, talking about saying he got a 600-pound woman. Talking about something he don't take care of his kids. Now all your lies is looking dumb as hell because everything you said is fraudulent. And not only are we showing it in real time, we living in it. We got our drink and our two-step. While you over there looking pissy, mad as hell. Only platform you can go on now is hers. That's the only person that's gonna let your ass up, Miss Cleo. King World won't even let your ass up. And King World, shut up, nigga. I said your name. So what? Start acting like nobody can't say your name. Nigga, you stole the McDonald's emblem and turned it upside down and try to make it your own. Shut the hell up. You's a copycat thief. Get your ass out of here. Oh, we hit you from the satellite. All we gotta do is know your phone number. All we gotta do, pull up, nigga. I see how fragile you is, you old 55-year-old bag of bones. I'll break what? Told a weak ass out of here. You keep on trying to scare these girls on scare these women on the internet. Talk that shit. Talk that shit. And I talk about chakra systems. And I talk about all the shit that you hate, nigga. You a clown. You ain't gonna be doing nothing but spinning tracks, and the DJs get that vinyl shit out of here. Nobody even listen to that shit no more. That's why every time you DJing, you got 35 people in there. Ain't nobody listening to you DJ. Nobody want to hear you scratch. You're sitting there DJing with your shirt off like somebody want to hear that. You look like somebody getting high in a motherfucking basement. Get high and then go DJ. Fuck out of here, you weirdo. You want to try to talk about other people. And you sitting there doing the weirdest shit ever. 55 years old, trying to make yourself seem to be a musician or some other shit. You not, nigga. You a stalker. You stalk women on the internet, nigga. Stop making it seem like you so scary, bro. You stalk women. Try to get other people to pull up on them. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get that number. I'm gonna look you up. You ain't gotta look me up, nigga. Tell me where to meet at. Tell me where to go. Stop playing, bro. You is not scary on here. Fake ass internet gangster talking about we've been doing this for 11 years. We've been chasing Jaguar around for 11, and you still ain't motherfucking kid. You ain't catch nothing yet. You ain't do nothing yet. Ain't no way you been beefing with somebody for that damn long. What you been doing on here besides that? You got all this DJ equipment, acting like you DJ Pauly from Jersey Shore or some shit. Ain't nobody booking you. Ain't nobody talking about who gonna be the DJ there tonight? Oh, King World DJ in the night. Ain't nobody never say that. You ain't never gonna hear nobody say that. You ain't performing at no clubs. And nobody's calling you to no house parties. You ain't going to no bar mitzvahs, nigga. Sit your ass down. Stop playing in these people's face. You a nobody pretending to be somebody. Keep on trying to make it seem like somebody can't speak on you. Somebody can't say your name. There's nobody want to say your name. That's the difference. Nobody wanted to say your name. You was a clown like the rest of them, chasing clout like the rest of them. Try to say some shit to Stone in them that you knew for yourself to be fraudulent. You knew the shit was a lie, and you still sat there and said it. Shut up. Shut up. Get back. Bark again. You playing with You know I tricked you. You know I tricked you. Get outside. Get outside. You know I tricked you. Go. You know I tricked you. I told you stop barking. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Y'all gonna trick you. Nah. Too tired. I'll be slick. You know what it is. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way y'all on here still playing this same ass game. They 55 years old playing high school games. You playing high school games. You mad as hell, jealous as hell that somebody popping up on platforms that's not yours. When Jaguar Wright was popping up on King's World platform, excuse me, when Wolf Coochie was popping up on King World platform, ain't nobody go around saying that they was best friends, right? But they did this whole little manipulative flip, right? Where they try to make it seem like, you know, oh, we're gonna say he's chasing clout. So what we'll do is we'll send Wolf over there, then Wolf will play cool with him, and then Jaguar appear over there, and then everybody say that he's best friends or friends with them, and then it's going to look like everything that he was doing, pointing us out, saying about our electronic transactions. The gig is up. The gig is up on the 21st of this month. TikTok is banning any accounts that's grifting, right? So that means on all social media platforms, they're now taking it a little bit serious that y'all on here robbing people for their money, electronic currency, right? They paying attention to you. They paying attention to y'all now. By the time these 6 weeks is up, everybody on this internet that's been getting thousands of dollars, watch and see what happens to them. Watch and see. Y'all been switching accounts, changing PayPals, changing Cash Apps, using Venmo, using .orgs, all these different accounts that y'all been utilizing. Guess what? The gig's up. They on y'all top. They got a whole task force that signed up to motherfucker pay attention to this shit now. They got a whole task force that's about to get your ass now. You hear me? They got a whole task force about to get your ass now. So if you got a nonprofit organization and 70% of that money is not going back into that nonprofit organization, book them, Dano. If you on here asking people for money and the money not going to what you saying that it's going to, book them, Dano. So you sat there and got all that money in December and January talking about you was going to acting school, but then you spent it on a trip to Brazil. Book them, Dano. You sitting there trying to act like you need all this money to go to New York, so on and so forth. Book them, Dano. I'm so glad that y'all decided to introduce yourself to the world like this, because now y'all about to get exposed for the true characters that y'all are. And all the fuckery that y'all been doing is y'all about to get it. Y'all about to get it. So I'm glad that y'all put out all of this defamation of character. I'm glad that y'all slanted so many people's names to grift money. I'm glad that y'all played with so many people's lives so y'all can feel important, because now we about to find out just how important all y'all are. And it's going to be a beautiful thing. And I hope Sherelle gets it too. I hope she get what she deserves too. All of that sad shit she pulling. My mom's in the hospital. I've been sick. Well, hut you, because I hope somebody bless you. I hope your ass gets sick again. How about that? You want to sit there and play like you some happily married woman? Man, Perry spent half of his time in the man cave. Y'all don't even interact with each other no more. Stop faking on the internet like y'all a couple. Y'all barely deal with each other outside of here. Yeah, I looked y'all up. He cheating on you with boys and you cheating on him with younger men. I looked y'all up. So don't sit here and play for the face of the internet, because we can get real dirty, and I'll expose all of that shit. I'll expose everything that I found out. I'll expose the fact that, Perry is doing drugs and messing with them boys. And I'll expose the fact that you using your platform to mess with young boys. What the fuck you want? Do you really want to play this game? Because I promise you, we not going nowhere. I promise you that. So y'all can push the Mario button one more time, and I promise you, we going to show y'all just what the fuck we talking about. Now play with it. You wanted to see if I mentioned your name. All I had to do was look into some shit. I just wanted to know. That's all. I wanted to know. I wanted to see if you was going to pump bad. I wanted to give you and Perry a chance to see if y'all was going to come talk to me, or if y'all was just going to take the not lie and run for it. Y'all took the not lie and y'all ran for it. Now I say, you say my name again, and we going to find out just all the dirty shit that you've been up to. I say, if you say my name again, Sherelle, I'm going to expose all the stuff that you've been up to. The fact that you not really sleeping with Perry no more. I mean, you're sleeping with something, but it ain't him. So we can play this game or we can get real dirty. But I promise you, we not going nowhere. And we not going to let y'all push us off the internet. We not going to let y'all bully us. Okay? Y'all tried it. It didn't work. Realize that we not the ones to mess with. Okay? This collective ain't going nowhere. And we promise y'all, we stand and we fight for love and light. We ain't letting y'all push us out of our operation. Y'all corrupted this world enough with all y'all traumatizing, sad ass stories. That's why half the people around y'all in depression already. That's why your face is growing into a frown. Y'all ain't about to stop our light because y'all bozos. So y'all can play with it if y'all want to. And I'll turn this whole thing upside down. All right? All right? All right. Okay. Now, back to our regular scheduled program. Let's hear some music right now. I think it's a good time to listen to some music. Don't y'all think it's a good time? Listen to some music. Uh, do they really want to play? Do they really want to play? Is this the game they really want to play? You gonna do one for me? Do two. You need this? Yeah, because it's that type. The type that it is, it'll turn out good. If you don't know how to work it, just let me know. I'll put it in the description. As y'all can see, it's me and Nasir. Hey, y'all make sure y'all come support. We're gonna play the game a little bit later too. Y'all make sure y'all come in. We're gonna run the game. Nasir got a couple of friends. They say they pretty decent at Call of Duty, so we're gonna see how good they is. Also, we're going to try to. We might play Power World a little bit if Christian is up to it. Luckily, Nasir does play Power World, so when he gets his PlayStation, we will be streaming Power World together. Me and Nasir. You see, Nasir. My job is to guide him and keep him out of, or at least the shit he getting into. Guess what? I'm getting into it now. So, whatever the case may be, we need more people showing exemplary measures of good fathers. And I'm not saying that, nobody wrote the book on any, how to be a parent. Nobody knows how to be a parent. We just do the best we can. Right. And I just realized that I can do more. That's all. Like, I want to do more than what I can. Right. And luckily, I got a good supporting cast, a good group of people around me that, wants to see, better exemplary men in this world. And I believe in them. They believe in me. Great things is happening. And that's all we're going to keep on moving for. You're only as good as the moment that you're in. And every moment is just an extension of another moment that makes a memory. A memory is nothing more than an extended moment. So if a memory is nothing more than an extended moment, why not make the moments that you do like last longer? A lot of people always wait until, unaliving happen in the family, and then all the people get together and then they say, man, we should do this more often. It's so messed up that we only gather like this when somebody died. Right? A lot of y'all families get together and party with each other and have a good ass time. And then y'all say, man, we should do this more often, but y'all don't never do it more often. Do y'all? A lot of people wait till somebody gone and say, man, I could have did better by that person, but you never thought about that shit while that person was alive, did you? You say, man, I hope I do right by. Say, you know what? Hey, listen, I'm not waiting for I'm gonna get my flowers now while I'm above ground. If it's gonna be kudos for me, it's gonna be kudos while I'm alive. Motherfucker ain't gotta wait till I dead. I ain't doing that, right? So great things is happening. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, me, Nasir, Christian. Also, Caleb's gonna be with us this summer. Seven's gonna come back in. So we got the youth. We got the youth with us, right? So now it's what are we gonna do? What example are we gonna make? Now that you see we got the youth, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna do great things with the youth, or are we gonna tell them y'all gotta go through the same shit we went through? I ain't setting minds up for failure like that. You hear me? for failure. I ain't setting mine up for failure like that, and I ain't setting yours up for failure like that. You hear me? So we on to better things. All right.
I'm a content creator.
It's okay.
The puppies
This
are
is
over
my
there.
job.
There's the cage. You want me to go get one
From
of them?
TikTok to YouTube to Twitch to Kick.
Want me to go get one of them?
Nigga, we made it.
You beat
Let me see if she
creators
bite
of
me.
nonsense, content of self-importance, hate spreading to no end, viral emptiness, no substance. Stop hogging the spotlight and just share that ish. It goes a longer way when you spread that ish. Make it rain, just spray that ish. Real chosen ones out here to change that ish. From TikTok to YouTube to Twitch to Kick, get with it, we built it, you can't flip me dip it. From TikTok to YouTube to Twitch to Kick, get with it, we built it, you can't flip me dip it. Algorithms don't move us, we move to rhythm of truth in us. Hating on love in your sleep. Time is up, now we numbers deep.
Whoa.
One love in multiple forms, vibrating contrary to norms, creating waves worldwide, elevating frequencies high. From TikTok to YouTube to Twitch to Kick, get with it, we built it, you can't flip me dip it. From TikTok to YouTube to Twitch to Kick, get with it, we built it, you can't flip me dip it. You can't flip the script.
Whoa.
You're having a lecture. Get with it, we built it. You can't flip me dip it.
These people don't understand. Stop trying to hog the spotlight and share that shit.
Ralph DaWise, talk to him.
We built this. To the moon. To the moon, Alice.
I'm a content creator.
It's okay.
This is my job.
Hey, I bet they mad.
From TikTok to YouTube to Twitch to Kick.
What? Nigga, we made it.
You beat creators of nonsense, content of self-importance, hate spreading to no end, viral emptiness, no substance. Stop hogging the spotlight. I wanna know, Nikki, is you guilty? Is you guilty or not? Is you guilty or not? Is you guilty or not? I'll give in anything to know. Is you guilty or not? Is you guilty or not? Is you guilty or not? Cause if you're guilty, then I'm letting you go. They started the trial, but baby, you in denial. What about your A-list family? Such a terrible sight for us to see. We followed your story, you're taken down from your glory. Well, I guess you're number one fan. Never dreamed you'd end up in the can. Is you guilty or not? Is you guilty or not? Is you guilty or not?
My sister got some good pictures of them. I gotta tell her to send me the pictures so I can put them in the Discord. Got like flowers around them. She put the light on them and everything. They ain't even got their eyes open yet, and she's already like taking pictures of them, getting attached to them.
Yeah, they've taken you down. What you built has crumbled to the ground. All
They
before
had
the
a dog
verdict
day at
is
the park
found.
yesterday.
All of this ruin.
They kicked all the kids
Was
out
it
the
all
park,
of
and
you
you had to be
doing?
21 or older to get in the park. They had adult day at the park.
So much drama to the case. Yeah, we're checking that look up on your face. Is you guilty or not? Is you guilty or not? Is you guilty or not? I'll give in anything to know. Is you guilty or not? Is you guilty or not? Is you guilty or not? Cause if you're guilty, then I'm letting you go.
Yes, you guilty, nigga, you filthy. Maybe the crimes that they saying ain't it. Glitz covered up some real life ish. So much scandal, $1 million vandal. Nasty, freaky, dirty parties all oiled. Leaving the hotel rooms all soiled. Everybody signing NDAs to the cover your tracks. But now the courtroom gonna uncover the facts.
Or not.
We should stream on TikTok. I think we should stream the game on TikTok and everybody come over there. Hold on. I think we should stream the game on TikTok and everybody come over to TikTok and tap the screen. I don't really want to stream the game on Ralph DaWise. I think if we just keep it as a conversational platform, maybe I'll stream on Energy of Atlas, but that's after whatever. But I think Ralph DaWise should. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stream on TikTok. What y'all think? Yeah, I think we should go over to TikTok. Y'all gonna come over and tap the screen? Cause we're gonna take a break, and then do a little stream over there on TikTok. We got to keep our TikTok page built. We have to keep the TikTok page built. Why? Because it gets subs, right? That page pays out on the 15th, right? Now we got a page on TikTok that pay out on the 15th. We got a page on YouTube that pay out on the 21st. There's no way we can't do great things, right? All we got to do is build the platforms that we got. This don't just benefit me. You know what I'm saying? Further down the line, you might need some Christmas funds. Guess what? We're going to create an Atlas account where I put money into an Atlas account. And then when you guys need it, it's there. It's there. Of course, we can't abuse it, but it'll be there. I think that's a great thing. We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. We will figure it out. Okay? Don't worry about it. Okay? They mad because they can't stop us even if they stopped us. We winning and we ain't even trying to win. We beating them in a game that we didn't even know we was a part of. We kicking ass and didn't even know it. We kind of like what's that dude named Ernest? Ernest does camp. Ernest goes to jail. Yeah, we're kind of like that. We're kind of like Ernest right now. You know what I'm talking about? Ernest, yeah, we're doing everything that we're supposed to do. Because why? We're great. That's it. That's right. We're great.
Mr. Wise. I'm hanging with Mr. Wise.
Yeah, we gotta pick a night for movie night in the Discord. What night is it? Y'all ain't put no schedule together. See, if I put the schedule together, y'all gonna say I'm controlling. That's why I just been trying to wait and see how everybody feel in the Discord. Because if I start doing it, y'all gonna be like, he controls them, make them go to movie night, tell them to bring popcorn.
We're made up of liquid gold. Wise will make your mind unfold. Hanging with Mr. Wise. I'm hanging with Mr. Wise. Hanging with Mr. Wise.
Atlas holding us down while keeping us high.
You talking about this one or the other one?
Of one, we reach for the sky. His arms so strong, the weight won't break. With every step, he helps us away. Move as one, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love.
If I can get this video crew together, we're gonna start really doing like little walk around and stuff. Kind of
Realize what brought us here. His heart of gold, it lights our way. He paid the toll for a brighter day. Move as one, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love. Reach for his hands, the stars align. Time bends softly, no dividing line. Together we rise, no walls, no end. Atlas leads us where the broken end. Move as one, moving in love, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love, moving in love. Move as one, moving in love. Yeah. I ride with my brothers, yeah. Cause when I win, they win. That's love. In the storm, I ride with my brothers. I ride. Cause when I win, they win. That's love. When I win, they win. That's love. When I win, they win. That's love. I ain't never tripping on shit. That's us. I ain't never tripping on shit. That's
Update on Chris Brown. Update on Chris Brown. He was denied bail in the UK and will remain in custody until June 13th. And yeah, he's gonna miss some of that tour. He's definitely about to miss some of that tour for sure, for sure. Denied bail. Yikes. Why is they see? This is how you know that and this is why this is cruel and unusual punishment, because this is not an attack on Chris Brown. This is the disdainment that other countries have for us. And when they catch one of us there, or when we act out of line there, this is the shit that they put us through because they don't like America. So he's going to have to go through anything that the UK feels about Americans. And you can only imagine his treatment in prison right now, being around so many people that dislike America. You can only imagine how they're treating him, right? And that's the craziest thing ever, is because I get it that they say that we're arrogant, we're bullies and all of this stuff, but every individual is not America. It's kind of like what Jaguar Wright did when she tried to tell me that I was accountable for the whole city of Camden, right? I'm one individual, and she's like, Camden's a messed up place. I know you're messed up because Camden's this and Camden's that, right? And that's kind of like how other countries view us. When I went to Senegal, Africa, they didn't look at me as like a returning son. They looked at me as an American. I had to have a bodyguard when I was over there and everything. If you think that they all hugs and loving you and all of that shit in other countries, hell no. Africa don't like America. UK, allegedly none of these places like America, and they all unify with each other against America. And we sitting here all fucking arrogant, big-headed, thinking that who you think is they in their movies, who you think they portraying their enemies to be. If America going over to sundown, whatever, if we got all these stories, Band of Brothers, where America's the hero and all these other countries is our enemies, who you think is their enemies? Who you think they painted their bad guy to be in their movies? Huh? When you go watch a German movie, go look at who their bad guy is. When you go watch a Chinese movie, go look at who their bad guy is. It's us, you dumbasses. It's us. So if we not unifying with each other, then what the hell is we doing?